Embody your future self now, living as the version that already has it. Welcome back. I'm Adeline, 11 times published author, and this is the Time series. In this final segment of our video on quantum timelines, we arrive at the most practical, powerful, and misunderstood piece of this entire process: embodiment. Embodiment means this: you stop aligning toward your future self, and you begin to act, speak, decide, walk, and respond as her. You are no longer visiting your ideal timeline in meditation, or rehearsing it in journaling, or catching glimpses of it when you're in flow. You are living from it. And that shift, from directional pursuit to full occupancy, is what makes the jump real, long-term, and unshakable. Let's break this down fully. Why embodiment is the final lock. Your nervous system doesn't calibrate based on what you want. It calibrates based on how you behave. You can visualize, affirm, and regulate all day long, but until your decisions match your declarations, your system still recognizes your past identity as dominant. Embodiment creates signal congruence. It tells your subconscious, your environment, and the quantum field: this is not a future state. This is our now state. That's when your biology, psychology, and external conditions begin reorganizing to support the shift. And here's the key: you do not wait for proof. You become the proof. What embodiment is not pretending. It is not faking it until you make it. It is not acting as if something is true. It is not performing your future for social media or validation. Embodiment is conviction. It's a nervous system level choice that says, I no longer relate to the world from who I was. I now relate to the world as who I've chosen to be. And because that choice comes with new language, posture, tone, priorities, and movement, your external timeline has no choice but to follow. How to embody your future self today, without waiting for circumstances. Let's walk through this practically. Imagine the version of you who already has what you want. She's at peace. She's making money with ease. She's doing aligned work. Her relationships are stable, nourishing, reciprocal. She wakes up with clarity. She trusts herself. She's not chasing. She's leading. Now ask yourself, how does she move through the world? What does she tolerate? What does she prioritize? What energy does she give off in silence? What does she walk away from immediately? What does she no longer explain, fix, or overextend for? Now here's the exercise. Stop asking how to get there. Start doing those things today. You don't wait for the money to show up before you make cleaner financial decisions. You don't wait for the relationship to land before you speak your truth. You don't wait for the platform to grow before you carry yourself like a leader. You do it now. You move from future to present. That's the quantum reversal. The moment you choose to live from the vision instead of toward it, you collapse the timeline delay. Embodiment requires friction. That's the point. Here's what no one tells you about embodiment. It doesn't always feel good. At first. Why? Because your current nervous system wiring has been optimized for survival, not alignment. You're used to hustling, proving, negotiating, justifying, reacting. When you start showing up as your already aligned self, your body may feel guilt, imposter syndrome, resistance, fear of abandonment, fear of rejection. This doesn't mean it's not working. It means your system is releasing old trauma loops. You are detoxing the identity that was wired for almost. That friction is not a red flag. It's a confirmation that you're breaking the behavioral algorithm. Keep going. Identity is not built. It's remembered. Here's the quantum truth. The future self you are embodying is not invented. She's not a fantasy. She's already running on a parallel frequency. What you're doing now isn't becoming her. You are removing what blocked her. You're unlearning doubt. You're shedding imitation. You're letting go of inherited timelines and unconscious contracts. And beneath all that, she was always there. Embodying her is remembering that you were never anything less. The moment you embody, you exit the game of waiting. If you followed this entire teaching, you now have everything you need to jump, lock, and live your new timeline. Not someday, but now. The only thing left to do is stop thinking about it and start acting like it's already yours. Because it is. Welcome back. I'm Adeline, 11 times published author, and this is the Manifestation series, where we don't just talk about manifesting, we master it. Because let's be honest, manifestation has been watered down, reduced to vague quotes, mood boards, and empty promises. But you didn't come here to wish. You came here to build a reality that hits different. A reality that responds to your frequency, your language, your alignment, and your decision to stop playing small. This series is not fluff. It's physics, frequency, and fierce creative power. Inside the Manifestation series, you're going to learn how to collapse timelines, shift identities, and speak worlds into existence, just like the greatest minds in history. This isn't just about being positive. This is about being powerful. Here's what you unlock inside. Vision to reality, the vision board course. You've heard about vision boards, but you've never done them like this. This is a full energetic ritual, a precision-coded map for your subconscious, designed to bridge image, frequency, and strategy. It's not arts and crafts. It's blueprinting your future in visual form and turning it into matter. Time, quantum timelines, and why time isn't real. Manifestation doesn't take time. It takes alignment. In this module, I'll show you how time is just a mirror of energy and how to collapse timelines using choice, clarity, and vibration. Past, present, future, they're happening now. And when you know how to navigate time quantum style, you stop waiting and start receiving. Quantum jumping, instantly up level. Your next level life isn't years away. It's one decision away. In this training, you'll learn how to quantum jump, how to shift into a version of you that already has what you desire. This isn't fantasy. It's how high-performance creators, athletes, and spiritual masters leap beyond limits. Jump now. Land in power. Every word. The power of affirmations and spoken language. Words build worlds. In this course, I show you how to use affirmations like spell work, not just repeating empty mantras, but speaking with vibration, intention, and spiritual force. If you've ever felt like affirmations don't work, this will change everything. You'll learn to command your field, not just request from it. The greats, learning from the most exceptional minds in history. We're not the first to master this. In this legendary module, we decode the techniques, habits, and quantum genius of the world's most powerful manifestors, from ancient sages to modern icons. You'll learn how to think like the greats, move like the greats, and manifest like the greats. This isn't another feel-good series. This is a spiritual weapon, disguised as a manifestation course. It's made for leaders, cycle breakers, visionaries, and soul builders. You don't need another wish list. You need a system that teaches you how to bend reality. This is that system. So if you're ready to stop playing with potential and start creating results, welcome to your next level. The manifestation series is open now. You know what to do. Let's build what they said was impossible and make it inevitable.